Hello, world. I'm speechless. Monday. Let me tell you, my brain knew exactly how this day was going to go. I'm not joking. Like, last night, I had a dream that my faces were exploding in my face. And I knew at this time of the day that was exactly the first thing that was going to happen. Thank you for helping make that dream come true. So, F Monday. That's what I want to say. Because I couldn't have been, more than like an hour before waking up, and I swear my brain threw everything at me. Everything that has ever caused me any degree of consternation, like all at once. And I don't just mean like recently. I mean like almost, I'm not going to say of all time, but just like an onslaught of just challenge after challenge after challenge. That's what I woke up to. Being challenged, or having to face challenge after challenge after challenge. And of course, waking up, challenge after challenge after challenge. That's a Monday. That's what you're supposed to do. Still plowed through, took care of all my tasks, and then some. Did everything I was supposed to do, but that does not mean that I did not break anything in the process. I feel like I broke a few things in the process. And am feeling just a bit discombobulated. So thank you, everybody, for your patience and understanding and not being very demanding. I appreciate that. All things come in due time. I am printing something. I wasn't sure that was going to even happen. Thank you, Pez Liz, for the Manic Monday cheer. Really appreciate that. You can see the look on my face. It's one of yeah, manic could probably be a good word for this, because I'm telling you, man, like from before I was up, this was happening. Good to see you too, Big Ando, here every night at 6 p.m. unless it was tonight, at which point I was running late at 6 p.m. and I thought I had plenty of time, right? And I'm doing something, trying to fix a mistake I made. And then I did the whole, asking the virtual assistant, hey, what time it is? And they said, oh, it's 6:08. I'm like, ah. Luckily, I had staged everything. Like, it was ready to go. I just hadn't pressed the button to go. So, theoretically, I feel it wasn't that bad. I feel it wasn't horrible. But I'm here now, and I'm printing, and I survived. Thank you, Obscurity. 20. It's Tuesday here in New Zealand, just as manic. Oh, it's great. Good to know. That's what I have to look forward to tomorrow. So I've got to give a shout out first to Krusty, who ended up helping me through a situation. He spent an immense amount of time helping. This is part of why I was late today, because you remember a few weeks ago I had a problem getting the filament to go in. Like, it was not, it was like almost like hitting a wall. It wouldn't go in all the way. It wouldn't take. I ran into the problem again today, and then no matter what I did, it would not go in. So I actually had to remove the extruder, the little box that's like, on the side that, extrudes, right? The gears are in there and everything. Had to take it apart. I was a little nervous, but it really wasn't that bad. So the first thing that we were going to check was specifically the gears, to see if there was gunk built up. And there was no gunk. There was nothing. There was no loose pieces, nothing. It was like seemingly brand new, the gears. I'm like, okay, so I put it back together, still stick. Then I had to take it apart again and looked inside. And I was like, okay, actually, did I take it apart this time? I can't remember if I took it apart the second time before doing this, but effectively the tunnel between where you have the tube, the tube that is inserted in the extruder and that goes through, or the filament goes through, I could see there was kind of not a clog, but it was like closed off, almost like there was something in there, and I couldn't figure out. I was trying to scrub it out, I couldn't get in there, and then I dropped it. I dropped the block, picked it up, and it was clean. I'm like, okay, so whatever it was got knocked out. So after that, put it back in, filament flew right through. So yeah, I had to do a little bit of open heart surgery, if you will. Next time something like that happens, it won't be as difficult because now I've done it once. That's some more advanced maintenance, really. It didn't seem that bad. Unscrew, 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 unscrew. Go down. Okay, well, that's... So it didn't seemingly take that long. And it took less time the second time going through it than the first time. But it was interesting to say the least. Because we were both stymied. I'm like, dude, I don't even... The gears are fine. There's no gunk. Nothing's falling out. And then again, looking through the tunnel, there was kind of an occlusion at some point, right? It was like partially clogged. Like it had cholesterol. That's kind of what it looked like. It looked like the tunnel had cholesterol. And I mean, I was sticking things through it. It just wasn't... But ultimately, dropping it fixed it. And it's running just fine now. Aziz, orange. Oh, do I have a light? There we go. Good news is it's mostly orange. There, that's orange. That's more red. That's more yellow. There we go. There's orange. There's orange for you. So, yeah, it's like my brain knew today was going to be an immense challenge. And that wasn't even the beginning of it. Of course, you know, it had regular work stuff. Had regular responsibilities around the house, including coordinating what appeared to be a early delivery of the refrigerator. It was supposed to be coming here later in the day. They came earlier in the day. It worked out, but it was just... Today was a prize Monday, shall we say. It was a prize Monday. Not surprise, but a prize, as in, wow, what a winner. It was fun. It was fun. But we're through it now, mostly. I'm not sure how this print is going to turn out. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. But this smaller version of it is kind of like a test of sorts. I don't know how this is going to go. But if it does go well, I may scale it up a bit and go larger with it. For one important reason that, you know, may actually make sense once it starts getting, you know, built up. By the way, shout out to Sith Lord Brit, who I see is in the channel. Give her a follow. Hopefully her printer adventures are going well, or less clunky than mine were today. It's the way it happened. Pezliz described how she was feeling yesterday as Chris Perillo Monday cranky. Yes, Monday cranky is bad. Oh, man. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. Or as the farmers say, if it's not one thing, it's a nutter. Oh! And tomorrow, we have May the 4th. So that actually leads me to where I want to go tonight. I'm going to showcase a few May the 4th items that arrived today. And Britt, I did DM you back on Discord. It's basically, I started a team on Twitch. It's kind of a loose aggregation of like-minded folks. You probably know some of them. Generally nice people, very supportive, have shown up in my chat. We've raided before, and that's sometimes how we meet them. I want a team that has people like us, nerds and geeks who love chatting and hanging out with people, even on weird days. So, yeah, if you miss... I think I can remove the invite and then re-invite. I don't think that'll be a problem, so if we need to rejig or anything, let me know. I was also troubleshooting a problem that I was having with the Discord bot. If you jump over onto our Discord server, you'll note that live streaming now features every one of the team members. When they start streaming, you get tagged. Like last night, Panfred Nudo was streaming, so it tagged everybody who was here, who was on Discord to see that they were streaming. When Yoko started streaming, when Buana started streaming, when Zach M. Rutledge started streaming, and then, of course, when I started streaming. So the idea is that the people on the team could get promoted on the Chris Perillo Discord server. So it may end up evolving back into a Locker Gnome Discord server. I know, it's weird things, or stranger things have happened. That's Stranger... I was doing the Stranger Things theme. Hopefully I don't get a takedown notice. Here's the Discord server. If I can type it in correctly. Wow, that worked. Unbelievable. Give it a follow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be brick building the Darth Vader, or at least starting, that I hope to start, possibly finish, the Darth Vader bust. It's going to be a long one. Don't move a muscle. Really? I can't. No, I'm not going to freeze. Where's freeze? I don't see it freeze. That's not up. Is it not updating? Oh, it didn't even update. What the heck? Okay, now I see the freeze frame, so I... Thank you, GC Laredo 207, my favorite
Adam
GBK
Squall
fan.
just resubscribed for 2 months. I'm back, Tung. How is everyone?
And Adam TK Wallace, it is good to see you again. I think everyone mostly is doing fine, unless your name is Chris Perillo. At which point I will tell you I've been railroaded by today, and the day's not over. Obviously, we are here hanging out. I got a few Star Wars things to show you. Hello. It is a day that ends in Y, so I have some Star Wars stuff. Liz, thank you for the bits. Really appreciate it. I have no comment on, any company investing in any other company, so there's your answer to your question. Thank you. So let's begin. I'm going to bring this up here tonight, so you got a nice teaser for what's coming tomorrow. Let's go ahead and show you the first thing that I got. Crosshair, found it. One in a pack, the current Black Series range, Crosshair, the Bad Batch, technically known as Clone Force 99. I did not have an extra one of this figure, so I was very, very happy to find this. Chris, just opened some GBKs, cure for all the stress and effing Mondays. Yeah, no doubt about that. So I did not have a duplicate of Crosshair, and I had a duplicate of Hunter, obviously. And the Bad Batch starts tomorrow, so I figured, I'll just grab Crosshair, I don't have the other ones because they haven't been released yet. But I now I'm one step closer to completing the Bad Batch figure line, the Black Series. Also got, as I reach over here, a on-card, because I'm not even sure this works anymore. Yeah, it's probably dead. A Star Wars Darth Vader Way Cool Sounds FX pin. Way Cool Sounds there, featuring 4 actual phrases from Darth Vader. And, I'd imagine the pin might work, but given that the card is actually in decent shape, I'm going to hold on to it. So anybody who says, you need to do more tech, there's some tech for you. Okay, now we've completed the tech portion of the evening. Moving on, Dr. Aphra. Issue number 9 in this particular series. Is that Santa? I've really got to do some catching up. If Aphra, and yeah, it is in Santa Fall. I didn't even see Santa right there. So Dr. Aphra has come in this particular issue. I also got this from the UK for like $5. It shipped over here. They couldn't gotten rid of it any other way. A beach ball. I never saw this particular design over here domestically, but it is here now, and it's in my hand, so I'm happy to have it. And I'll put that there. Okay. So much I've got to put away. Next thing is oh man, they sliced into it. Damn those people and how they cut these boxes. So this was normally retailing for $40. This right here, a $40 retail Darth Vader lava lamp, or a motion lamp, and they had it on sale for $20. So this was something that I think had just become available at Target. Again, this was originally $40. It had dropped to $20, and that's when I took advantage of it, because like a 50% discount on a new Star Wars licensed item is a pretty good deal. So I now have 2 of these. The other one I have is just the lightsaber hilt. This one is more Darth Vader with the Darth Vader helmet on top. And so I might think about plugging this in. The problem is that the cord would dangle, and the last thing I want to do is knock the cord and then have this thing fall. But I've got a motion lamp, a Darth Vader motion lamp. Nice, huh? I think it's nice. Do this. Okay. I've got more tasks piling up. Hype train. Oh, Big Jano cheering 100 bits. By the way, shout out to Big Jano. Big Jano is also on the Locker Gnome team. Hack Monkey, good to see you again. Seeing up 76 may be coming in to the Locker Gnome team when he starts streaming regularly. Did you see what I showed you? The chocolate milk. Okay, it's basically the whole thing. So you may not have gotten the hot chocolate, but dude, it's basically the whole friggin' thing.
I think he said they delivered the refrigerator today. They delivered the dishwasher.
You know how much, do you know how many problems I had to fix today?
One. This.
No, this is not the only problem I had to fix today.
Well, do you know how many hours Krusty had to
Spend with me?
Yeah.
He enjoys his hours with me. He's not here,
Faceless
so
just
I can say
gifted
that.
1 subs.
We have a level 1 hype train going on right now. Liz, thank you for giving out the tier 1 community sub. I'm leaning on my helmet right now. Thank you for the popcorn. Oh, it's kind of early.
Yeah, I was cooking the tofu.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try that.
Yeah, so I was like,
Tofu was on sale today.
I'll start the popcorn.
I got you freaking chocolate. It's a whole freaking carton of chocolate freaking milk. And I put it out there specifically so that Sticky Fingers didn't get it. That's my nickname for Jedi. She comes up here. By the way, you still have not eaten any of this, and I'm like almost through it.
And I thought about it last night. I was like, that sounds
I don't know where to put it, Diana.
I just think you're gonna take it.
Don't. I don't want to.
What we're talking about. And the
Well,
whole contraband.
The level of contra. Hang on, we got 3 minutes left. Level 1 hype train. No, I mean that's not bad. Level 1 hype train, 83% the way through. If we get through a level 5, everyone gets 1,000,000 Perillo popcorn. Just like that. Pesla's gifted a tier 1 sub to Toasty. That's very nice.
Sounds
Very,
warm,
very.
warm and cuddly.
You, what?
They sound warm and cuddly.
Who? Toasty? Yes. Toasty is very toasty. Although it may refer to another kind of toasty, Diana.
Fixum
Just so
Dude
you
just
know.
gifted 1 subs.
Just so you know. Don't worry, Toasty. Your secret's safe with me. Never mind. He's a piece of toast. So.
Oh, he's
Fixum Dude coming in with a tier 1 sub to iTech Guy. Thank you for gifting that sub. That's great. I think that pushes us into level 2, 12%, 438 left to go on this tier. Obviously, I've not got the voice setting thing set up for the Darth Vader. I haven't given up on it. It's just,
Oh, can you? You already switched it.
What?
Sorry.
Switch what?
I wanted the pink translucent.
Yeah.
Another rug for the dollhouse.
Okay, but what's wrong with the white ones?
She loves it. I was wondering if you could do 2 smaller ones, like one. for
Yeah,
the
you can do.
bathroom
You can, but why not? I would do them both. I'd do them all in the same color. I think that I'd stick with transparent. I wouldn't necessarily mix the colors for that.
I just thought it'd be cool looking.
All right, we'll talk. I don't think it's a bad idea, but
She really
like,
likes it.
okay, we'll talk. Thank you, Big Jano, for 100 bits. Really appreciate that. Beautiful, because Big Jano loves toast. I was gonna take a drink, but I can't because I'm wearing my helmet. It's not gonna work. It never works that way. Any early Star Wars news? Not for me, not directly. I was getting ready to showcase some of the other items that I had that came today, surprising me, showing up at the mailbox without any kind of warning. I was like, oh yeah, those are my favorite kinds. I love mystery Star Wars gifts. Absolutely my favorite. My absolute favorite. So, yeah, this was a mystery box that came in. I'll show it to you after we get through this hype train. If we get through a level 5, everyone gets 1,000,000 Perillo popcorn. Just like that. Pezliz, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to
Pezliz
James
just
Marshall
gifted 1
in
subs.
1992. Sorry if I, talked over the announcer voice thing. You saw there's a Millennium Falcon wireless phone charger on the market. There is. It's not fast. I have one. I bought it at half off at GameStop. It basically charges my phone every night. So it works. I will say this. It works. It looks great sitting just there. It's perfect. No complaints from that charger. Sorry, I heard the filament clicking, and I just want to make sure that this part of my day does not get messed up. Sorry, I'm getting too close to the microphone there. So yeah, the Millennium Falcon charger, awesome. 2 minutes left to go, 46% the way through. We're doing okay. We at least left the station. That's better than being stuck at the station. Did we make it through level 5 last night? We had a level 2 last night, or level 1 completed last night, and then I think we did make it through a level 5 before the end of the night, which was great. So we are on track. You got all the Star Wars pinball tables today, Pivotal Pete says. I thought about it, but I'm like, I just don't know. I mean, I could, but I despite me having some of the tables, the problem is I have to buy them over and over and over again, depending on the platform, so I just kind of gave up. I'm like, I'm not going to keep buying these things. Like, especially if I'm not playing them on a regular basis. So, yeah, I have not picked them up. I probably should, shouldn't I? I just haven't. Huge day tomorrow, being May the 4th. Very huge. 1 minute left to go, 46%. Can you do it? Are we going to be able to pull this off? We're pretty much, there's some tar on the tracks or something with this hype train just stuck. We're like, we just came to a grinding halt. A couple things you don't want: a grinding halt in the hype train, and grinding coming from your 3D printer. You do not want that. If it grinds through, if it chews through that filament, not good news. 50 seconds left to go, less than a minute. The last contribution we had was 2 minutes ago from Liz. This may be it. We're stopping at level 1, so no Perillo popcorn potentially. Oh, 51%. That's better than 50. 1% better. I'll give you that. That's very good to see. Big Jano coming in with an additional 100 bits, just like that. There's new FX software coming out later this year. Great. Well, maybe then I'll buy into it just once or twice and not like 14 times over. No, yeah, nice emotes there, Liz. 12 seconds left, 51%. I think that's as far as we're going to make it today, folks. Didn't have enough, but, you know, them's the breaks. Got through a level 1, so congratulations for that. All right, so let me go ahead and open one of these. I don't know if they're the same ones or not. Give me a second. One moment. These were in boxes, but unmarked boxes, which I feel good about. I feel better about unmarked boxes than marked boxes, because unmarked boxes I feel okay in opening. Okay, so it's the two of them. Works for me. So we've got an Imperial Stormtrooper, Galaxy of Adventures, and the Mandalorian, Galaxy of Adventures. These two had not been previously released. We have seen a First Order Trooper, Galaxy of Adventures before, and I want to say the Boba Fett from this line, and yeah, there's been Boba Fett, Ahsoka, the Ahsoka Trooper. Though I haven't seen any of those in stores at all. The only place that I found these were online. So I ordered them just the other day, and they came pretty much immediately. So I got 2 sets of these. One to open, of course, and one to keep in the box. I should probably open this one, too. I'll wait, because these two... See, as soon as I open them... Like, then I'm hoping that one box is definitely good, so I'm gonna hold on to this hold on to these two in the box. What about Star Wars themed model trains? Those would be cool. Disney Toy Box is greater than Galaxy of Adventures. I don't know if I have a choice between the two. They're very, to me though, and I know they hate hearing this, they kind of feel the same. I like both, and probably for different reasons, but if I had a choice, I'd probably choose Galaxy of Adventures over Toy Box. The style is cartoony in both of the series, absolutely, but it feels like Galaxy of Adventures is more exaggerated. I'm sorry, less exaggerated than Toy Box. Toy Box is definitely exaggerated, which is a nice, it's a nice look, but if I had a choice, I would choose Galaxy of Adventures over Toy Box. Totally my thing. Like, totally. There haven't been many releases in either one of them either, unfortunately. I guess they're not the cash cows. Now, I'm going to move on to the next thing that I got that showed up. It was a mystery package. I was shocked, amazed, if you will, kind of taken aback. I wasn't sure, apart from on the label of the box that it shipped in, it said something about May the 4th. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is going to be great. Thank you for following Murcha49. This is what arrived today. In a box, I got a box. And I love these boxes because I hold on to these boxes. This is a 50th Lucasfilm LTD anniversary box. This was sent to me by Hasbro. Disney, Lucasfilm over there, Hasbro over there. That's how you know. There's the Hasbro logo. So I appreciate this free gift. I appreciate any free gift. Any, especially from Hasbro. And I wasn't, just a few minutes ago, I wasn't just saying I like Galaxy Adventures more than Toy Box because Hasbro does Galaxy Adventures. I mean, I've said that before. Like, for sure. So, I really appreciate they gave this to me for free. Especially when I looked inside. I already looked inside. So, you know, spoiler alert. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I can't. I'm seriously, I can't believe it. But, like, I still can't believe that they sent this to me. They usually, they'll, like, send me a note and say, hey, you know, is this okay? We're going to be sending something. I never got anything. It may have gone into junk. Let's go ahead and start here. A timeline. Isn't this great? This is, on its own, like, collector worthy. Right here. If I can angle it just right. Let's see if we can get a whole view. So, celebrating 50 years of where it all started in a galaxy far, far away. And then on the back, it's got a teaser for the products I'm about to show you. So, look at that. We got a timeline. And this is really nice because you get an idea about where things kind of play out. So, 1971, 1981, 1991, then there's Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, 2011, 2021. So, there's the timeline. So, interestingly enough, this is the 50th, right? This is the anniversary marker. I was kind of half expecting to get the Bad Batch, and was, I'm not gonna say upset that I didn't, but that's what I thought this was when I opened the box. This is not the Bad Batch, so there's no Bad Batch in here, and that's not. Again, not a complaint at all, because the other things that are in here were things that I absolutely wanted. So in here we have a Black Series Tusken Raider. Does it look familiar? Well, if you've been watching, you know why it looks familiar. There's the Shore Trooper Black Series. So again, in the special packaging, these are the archive wave. Or this particular archive wave, because they had been previously issued in this particular scale. Death Trooper. I love these because, and when I say these, like specifically this archive wave, because these are great army builders. Like, you can't have enough Shore Troopers and tank drivers or hover tank drivers and Death Troopers and Tusken Raiders. So these four came along in the package. Then the big shock for me, I don't think anybody's seen these yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think anyone's seen these yet. An Atst Driver. This is the vintage collection, VC 192. And when I'm saying they haven't seen this, because this is a part of the 50th wave, right? You can see the logo in the corner. I got the other two here. I have not seen any pictures of this at all online, at least from those who might have ordered it. VC 191 or a Leia in her Endor regalia. This is another one's coming, and if I'm not mistaken, and I'll probably have to read it and correct myself, but I believe that the three vintage collection figures I'm about to show you, rounding it off with Paplu, are Walmart exclusives. VC 190. Paplu. And I do believe this particular Paplu, I want to say there had been a previous vintage collection, because I have a vintage collection Paplu, but obviously not the new one. So there's probably paint application differences and potentially sculpt differences. I doubt articulation differences. But in that particular wave, this particular wave, the one I was looking forward to most was Paplu. Hello, aliens, creatures, monsters. Those are the figures I like. You know, like the army builders. Those are the ones I like. Then, I'm not done. You're going to love this. I had not seen this yet. And I want to say, again, I think this was an exclusive, but I don't think it shipped to anybody. Or if it has, I haven't received my pre-order. But now I've got a 6-inch Greedo, styled like the classic Kenner figure. I showcased the Ben Kenobi a few weeks ago. And this is the Greedo version. So there's Greedo. Right there. Greedo, 6-inch Greedo. All green. All green. Just like the classic Kenner figure. And then from Best Buy, these two, Mace Windu and a, sorry, I'm blanking, Qui-Gon Jinn, styled like the, I can't say vintage, but modern, not Attack of the Clones, the Phantom Menace cards that I remember going to a store at midnight and grabbing, right? We got Mace Windu and Qui-Gon Jinn. Can you come over and play Star Wars? Oh, you could. That's it. That's what came in this mystery box from Hasbro. This wonderful surprise. This out of the blue May the 4th surprise. Though I'm not sure if they timed it that way to happen or to arrive on May the 4th. But the fact that it shows up on May the 4th Eve is even more spectacular. I'm glad it came now and not a day earlier. The only thing that might have made it better is if it showed up tomorrow, like right on May the 4th. So you might want to, check out, your other people that you follow on social. They might also be getting this particular box, but maybe this will be a surprise to them. This showed up, and I'm very happy to have it. Always happy to have more figures in the collection to open, to play with, to pose, to collect. And the great thing about some of those cards is that, you don't want to open them, because even if the figures were different, like the card itself, the cards themselves are the collector's items, or specific like the Phantom Menace figures that I was showing you, right? That part of it, that's the collector item. Like, it's not just the figure; it's the figure in the package. It's the presentation. And Cine Up notes the box itself is awesome. That's why I love it. I love getting that kind of box, because I'm like, dude, I want to keep the box. Like the Bad Batch box that I was sent the other day. Not as many. I don't think they had any figures in that box. Now that I think about it, I think it was from a different place. But anyway, how's that for a start to May the 4th? How's that for a start for Star Wars Day? I was debating. I'm like, do I wait and show everybody this stuff tomorrow? Do I show it to you now? And I was like, I don't know. And ultimately, I decided, it's going to be a busy day tomorrow with the Lego set. Figured I would just kind of plow through and say, all right, this is what it is. Here's what I got tonight. So speaking of, here's what I got tonight, and you're welcome for sharing, Cenia. Thank you for paying attention. What I'm printing tonight is not a box, but what could and should very well be a cage. So I do not know how this is going to turn out, because as I was reading, it said it needed supports, but it may have needed supports for one particular part of it. This particular part, as I was looking through it, I'm like, I don't think this needs supports. So the idea is that it's going to be an open-ended cage. That's the bottom of it there. And then it's going to be building up Imperial walls around it. So if this particular cage prints the way I think it is going to print, yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to keep it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It'll be a nice little cup for one thing or another. But Jedi was asking for a cage for her salamander, right? That print-in-place salamander, that lizard. And, I was looking and I was like, I couldn't find anything. And then today, I'm not joking, I was using Thangs. And I don't know if you've been to Thangs before, but it's kind of it's more than just a database. But I went searching for Star Wars, just a generic search, Star Wars. And scroll, a lot of stuff. I'm like, not that great. And then that's the way it is on any search engine. Then this popped out. I'm like, oh my god. So I downloaded it right away, sliced it and everything, and then thought, if this works, what I'm going to do is basically scale it up, potentially go 200%, because this is at 100%, go 200%, and then she's going to have a little cage for her little lizard, a little Star Wars cage. So, despite having another filament loaded up, I swapped it out and went back to the gray for this one. Because, yeah, you can see, just barely, you can see the divots at the bottom of the Imperial walls, but that's going to start to print up. Most of the print, pretty much all, the remainder of the print is basically going to be running along the perimeter now. 27% of the way through. Take care, C. Travis, and may the 4th be with you. Always. Always with the 4th. Give me a second. Gotta check something here. Huh. Okay. No. No. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, that was a nice waste of time. How do I keep track of my collection? I probably should. There's the answer to the question. I probably should. I need to get that updated this year, actually. That's one of the goals. Retro Collection Mando available. Yeah, the Retro Collection's coming out of The Mandalorian. Now, I've got it pre-ordered already, and it's going to be shipping to me soon. It's definitely not something that... I'm debating getting a completely new... I got 2 sets. One to hold on to, one to open. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to help but get more of them. Like, I just feel this need... Because the vintage... Or the retro collection is... What's the best way to explain it? It's like all the things I remember about Star Wars figures. The look, the feel, everything. And... they're going to be running. They're going to be sold in a variety of places. They should be available after tomorrow. So I'm gonna take a gamble and hit the store tomorrow to see if they have them on the shelves, and I may grab a few more. But all the retro collection is basically these look like vintage Star Wars figures from Kenner. That's the way they are styled. And they're doing an entire wave of figures in the same style that we never saw, because The Mandalorian didn't exist back in the day. Now it does. So my extreme hope, is that they will all sell out. Despite me saying that, I'm like, no, don't sell out. That they will all sell out, and there will be in short supply, and Hasbro will have no choice but to do that again and again and again and again and again and again. That's what I want. I'd be over the moon. It's the only thing I want. That's the only thing. I mean, Hasbro, yeah, keep doing Black Series, okay? Definitely the vintage collection. But do retro. You got it. Hasbro, you got to do retro. You got it. Got it. I wasn't as interested in the retro figures that were like the vintage ones. Those didn't interest me as much. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I already have them. Like, if I wanted them, I'd get them that way. Those may not have been for me, but the Mandalorian stuff, oh yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I must have great luck. I must? Must I? Best Buy has a New Hope Luke on clearance right now. Which one? It's weird. Which one? I must have great luck finding stuff on shelves. Actually, I don't. I don't have that much luck. I don't. I have better luck thrifting. Distribution's as much of a problem here as anything. Black Series Luke? Well, which one? A New Hope? Wait a minute. There's one of them that... I mean, if it was on clearance, I think I grabbed it. Those were not in short supply. I saw them over and over and over again. Do I think tomorrow LEGO will release Bad Batch sets? It's possible. Tomorrow's the day to do Star Wars anything. because tomorrow is Star Wars Day, as I call it, day, because that's what it is. This seems to be coming together nicely. I just did on this one a 0.20 layer height because I figured it wouldn't need much more than that. 0.15 I think would have been overkill. Yeah, it's looking good. It'll start making more sense. You know, the further up it goes, the more it starts looking like Imperial walls. You know what I'm saying? Black Series action figures. Yeah, I know which one you're talking. Yeah, I've seen that one. Holy cow, dude. That's incredible. $15? Dang. Like, I got one of... I've got, like, a couple of them already. But the Jedi texts. The sacred texts. That's actually a really dang good price. That's an incredible price. Too bad they didn't have other Star Wars stuff on sale. Because then I'd be like, yeah. Because they've got the, it was with the Rebel Blockade Runner, what was it called? Like, you know, the Tantive 4. They sell that at Best Buy, but it isn't on sale yet. That I know of, because I've checked over and over and over again. I try to grab them when they do go on sale. So there's quite a few new things that are going to be released in the coming little while. Like, anytime I see a really good vintage collection figure, I cannot pass it up. The Black Series figure, I'm like, okay, that's cool, yeah. But if I already have one or two, unless it's really, really cool, like an army builder, then I'll grab those, typically. I'm not sure if there are any other items on sale on for Star Wars stuff that you could also add. Unless I'm mistaken, I could be missing it somewhere. There's no. I guess I have to. I should check, huh? I should check the store to see if they have any of these on sale tomorrow. If anything, or if they have anything new specifically. Now you got me looking. Don't ever do that. See, they're selling the retro collection there too. I'm telling you, I feel I'm going to end up with a third retro collection. There's just too much that's awesome about it. They had a few Tantive 4. Yeah, but at $50, I'd like to get another one at like 30. 30 I'll grab. You got 4 giant TIE fighters for 20 each. Wow, that's impressive. A lot of stuff on sale. Yeah, a big fan, typically. This is the time. You want to go to Target for the exclusives and then it'll be empty when you get there. Yeah, Target's better for me, I guess. In my area. It's still touch and go. But you never know. The next thing I expect to get tomorrow are the Star Wars stamps. Those should be arriving in the mail. The U.S. Postal stamps. I talked about it. When was it? Yeah, last night, I think. Talked about it last night. They're nice. Or they look nice at a distance. Hang on just a second. I'm looking for something here. What the Boy, some people are smoking something. So I'm hoping that if you get out to if you're gonna go out to the stores, like this would be the time of year to get to tomorrow specifically to get to all the stores, because there's potentially going to be all sorts of new products out, or products that otherwise would not be brought out. So that's something that you may be interested in. Or let me put it this way: if you live anywhere near stores, like that would be great if you could get to a store, because you may see something that I don't have, or you may find something that I can't get here. Because again, limited distribution is kind of a bit of an impediment to getting the items that you might be looking for. I might be, let me put it this way. I might be looking for. I appreciate, I think, was it Krillin64? Krillin had stopped by and didn't find anything new, but he sent me a picture of what he had found. I'm like, yeah, I'd seen that before. It was a Darth Vader ear pod case holder thing at TJ Maxx, I think it was. So, yeah. Yeah. No storage for you, still in full lockdown. Ooh, that sucks. Sucks, man. Lockdown is not something I'd want to go through again. Could happen. Might happen. What the heck? Oh. Tonight on Twitch. Oh, 3D printing nerd. Is he 7:05? He's offline right now. It's okay. So he's gonna be Joel's gonna be going live tonight, it seems. That's cool. You started going back, but you're still hesitant to go crazy. Oh man. Yeah, I guess maybe I feel a bit more brave than I should be. Oh, someone got to do it. You don't have as many vaccinated people? I guess our particular county has had the problem of too many appointments. I could raid him, yes. If he's live. Thank you for following Whiskey Sunrise. If Joel is live, then he would be the raid target. Easily. Easily. Because there's no telling what Joel's up to. Or is there? Because that's his last name. He'll be probably be around past when I end. Yeah. He tends to go late, doesn't he? The Black Series helmet's on order? Oh, yeah. Nope. Darth Vader was it, basically. Unless someone's on one of them's on extreme sale. Thank you for following, Phrase Plays. Unless I mispronounced your handle. I might have. That would not surprise me. And if I did, I would like to profusely apologize. Alright. Good question. Whiskey Sunrise asks. You're stranded on an island. Your choices are a knife, an axe, or a hammer. Which tool do you choose to survive? I'm going to go axe. Because I can cut things down. And it could also act as a hammer. If I use a blunt end of the axe. Bam, bam, bam. Hammer. Or to slice, I use a sharp end. Whack, whack, whack. So, I use an axe. That's what I use. There you go. I could do anything with the axe. That's the theoretical question. Thank you for following, Nando, cause the axe is the best answer? Oh, very nice. Glad I passed that test. I was a little concerned. I was like, wait, did I get it wrong? Glad I got the handle right there. Or said it right, Phrase Plays. Because it makes sense to me. As someone who enjoys good wordplay. It rhymed. I'm like, boy, that would be a miss. Did I ever open my Black Series Vader helmet? I did not. I did not open it. Not yet. I know as soon as I open it, it's like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have opened it. That's the problem with the collectibles like that. That's why I enjoy finding them thrifting, because then they're already open. Then I don't have to stress out about it. You know what I mean? Pretty soon we're going to see the moment of truth. No Rogerts. I try to live like that. Helmets 2, once you open them, you can never get them back in the box, right? Yeah. No big deal. Can't believe we still got those old binary clocks. Oh, yeah. Right up there. Still going. Ooh. I think the only one I ever had to repair was that one. They no longer really tell the time effectively. But, you know, they make nice blinky light things. It's a light show every time you look up. If I was on a desert island, I could only pick one of these. Which would I choose? 3D printer, Wife Diana, or Darth Vader? 3D printer wouldn't do much because I wouldn't have filament. You'd think this would be an easy answer. But, hypothetically, my goal would be to try to get off the island. So, I would choose the best option to get off the island. Then, the option would only be Darth Vader, because Darth Vader could use the Force to get us off the island. And you can't say, well, Darth Vader wouldn't use the Force with you. Darth Vader would kill you. No, but you don't know. It's a hypothetical. So I'd say, well, Darth Vader and I were in league with one another. Wouldn't be the first time. But Darth Vader would have the power to get us off the island. Ipso facto. Toasty thought that there was a room behind the drapes until you visited. That's right. No room. Just a wall. Nothing fancy. Just nothing. I didn't change that light bulb last night. I've got it to a couple to remind me that I need to get a new one today. I just didn't get the new bulb today. Didn't have time. We may have flickering on that bulb up there. You'll see that light reflected not just in the broadcast of what's printing, but potentially in here as well. It didn't flicker at all today until now. At least that I could see. Big Van, I gave you my answer. If I had a lightsaber, I'd have it made exactly Whiskey Sunrise, but that wasn't an option. I gotta, you know, you gotta work with logic in these puzzles. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. It's a problem with my printer then, using lots of power? Well, it's possible. Although Robert, all the other people said it's no more powerful than the average laptop, so I don't think it would be that. Moreover, this printer is now on a separate circuit than the lights. So it had been already, so I don't think it's the lights. Did my door panel tray turn out for the glasses? It did! I don't have it here. It's in the back room now. But it did turn out. I think it turned out nicely. Yeah, I wouldn't have discovered it had it not been for you. So oh, crap. I really appreciate that. Thank you. My only concern with this model is whether or not it needs supports when it starts to basically bridge with the gap. You're doing a short print of an Autobot logo. Okay. Last one I did of that was the template. The stencil template. Masasi published his exhaust port file to CG Trader today. Oh, okay. I have to get all the tiles, don't I? Collect them, trade them with your friends. I mean, it's looking clean. I wish that this was bigger, like longer, then I wouldn't be needing to scale it up. I'm not even sure what I'm going to use this for outright. Hey, Krusty. Boop, boop, boop. Krusty, another member of the Locker Gnome team, still not streaming yet. We gotta get Cini up along. Well, that was uneventful, Krusty. It's been a quiet night. Quiet night, Monday night. All is calm, broken light. Oop. Let me take a look at that Discord post, Hack Monkey. Check it out. Pretty 3D printing fun. Oh, cool. Sorry. Printing Star Wars stuff makes me gassy. Chris Travis said some 3D printed 1/10 scale stuff for a friend's RC diorama. Wow. That's wild. Oh my god. Oh, there's the exhaust port tile. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna have to print that. And there's the Death Star surface tiles. 6X tiles. Yeah, those are definitely... Wait, those are different designs, too. That I have. P1, P2, M1, M2. Wow. K1. Damn, there's a lot of Death Star tiles I did not have. He's got a lot. Does he have a... Hack Monkey, do you know if he has a price for the full set? Somewhere? Like, not just series, just a full set? Curious to know. $10 for Series 2. Series number 1 is free. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I already had all of Series 1. I think that's what I printed. Huh. Am I going to the laundry room with Death Star tiles? No. No. Not as such. They'd work in there, though. Series 1 is on Thingiverse. I wonder, is that where I got mine from? Yeah, I think it was. Oh, man cave hobbies. Oh, you get to see the original Millennium Falcon? Oh, you're so lucky. I've only seen the original Death Star. And the ladder that Luke climbed down in The Empire Strikes Back. Or climbed up on the X-Wing in Dagobah. So I've seen original Star Wars props. Not the Millennium Falcon, though. That's pretty big. I don't know why that didn't happen. I see some degree of stringing. Nothing too dramatic. Nothing that I don't think is going to be a problem. Or nothing that I think won't be a... Nothing that I don't think will be a problem. So how's May the 4th over there? Is it as 4thy as you thought it was going to be? Huh? Is Tuesday going to be better than a Monday? The thing I gotta do at the end of every stream is basically rename everything for the day after immediately. Because otherwise I forget every friggin' time. What is the oldest Star Wars prop? Harrison Ford would have to be close. Ian McDiarmid would probably be older than Harrison. Pretty soon, one or two of these. Is he still alive? Yes! Dude, he was just in The Rise of Skywalker! Give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna see... like, every other one. Like, boom, boom, boom. These are about halfway up. And then they're gonna start to bridge about right there. It's a nice little cage. Or it will be. You with names like me and math. Oh, me and hardware and math. Your tile adventures on hold till Dave restocks Gunmetal Jesse. Oh. I'm using Overcast Gray. Harrison Ford is older than Emperor Palpatine? Oh my god, I did not know that. Really? You win. I thought he was dead. You win. I'm mostly caught up on my shows. Minus morning show. Oh, I believe you. Morning show I'm still working through. Hasn't lost me yet. I kind of want to see where it goes. You got a 600-mile trip? Dude, totally worth it. On Star Wars Day? Oh my god. Alright, Man Cave Hobbies. Do they have, like... You gotta tell me. Do they have, like, merch there? Like, I came and saw the Millennium Falcon, or... like, coins? Do they have, like, anything there that you can buy? Like merch? Like a souvenir? For me. Grab something cool. I went to the Millennium Falcon. That would be awesome. Yep. Oops. Sorry, hang on. It's hidden undercover behind container hidden. What? Oh, so you can't actually see it? Oh, is he live now, Krusty? What the hell's an aluminum falcon? What do you mean they blew up the Death Star? Who's they? Sometime between 8 and 9? Oh, that's great. So Joel's going to be our raid. He's on the Locker Gnome team now. That might even show up in his broadcast, his Locker Gnome. Probably closer to 9. That's okay. We'll be the, we're the opening act. I can be the opening act for Joel. I warm up the audience. You can see it on Google Maps? Oh. Oh, you can redeem a poll. That doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Nor does it mean I have to adhere to any results. This is not a free-for-all. Nor is this a democracy. Well, take pictures, Man Cave Hobbies. If you can't, if nothing else, take pictures. If they let you. Speaking of popcorn, I got like popcorn all over my keyboard. Nooch, at least. I didn't even want to think about how much filament I may have inadvertently ingested. I'm trying to approximate at 200%. Yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. There is stringing, though. Big time stringing. That's just going to take a lighter. That's it. That's easy. Yeah, I think I'd like to see this at 200%. Ow. I keep biting my tongue. Hopefully it's not bleeding. Do I taste blood? Yeah, the stringing's easy for this. Just gonna take a little lighter. That's it. Or you're gonna do it by drone? Hopefully it doesn't get shot down, dude. Is that a lighter sound? Or like it's more like flick, 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 flick. Trying to ascertain. 200% should be able to fit that salamander. Or hell, maybe Jedi won't be picky and then she'll just have it in here just curled up. I need a bigger one. Need. That damn light bulb. I have half a mind to change it now. Another reason to get it a larger burner. Nah, I could do 200% on here easily. This one's not that big. Basically just stretch it this direction. It'll work just fine. Alright, give me a second. I may be changing this bulb here. I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Someone will tell me nothing's alright, nothing is alright. You wanted to. Ba 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 I gotta wait for the light bulb to cool down here. I want to try to replace it with a spare. Now I have to go out and get another one. And if that spare doesn't work, so has the same issue, then definitely got to call an electrician. Well, I took care of the flickering problem. I'm just happy that no orange is leaking out into this thing. Because that's what I was using prior. Is it just the logo? Just to print the logo? CNEP 76? The Transformers logo? Sorry, the Autobot logo? I love Krusty is guiding the raid. Oh, I'll hang on for Joel. We're at about 46%. At least finished with the model, not necessarily timing. A little under 2 hours left. This is an example of me printing something, but not quite sure what I'm going to use it for yet. Alright. Theoretically, that should be cold enough. It's still hot. It's really hot. Alright, I'm going to take off my shirt. Shirt's off. There. Putting my shirt back on. Putting the new bulb in. Still a little warm. Yeah, I feel. So this is the chameleon, right? Maybe the lizard would fit in there a little more. But I feel that at least the lizard could go in there. It may not be able to stretch its legs. But at least you can put it in there. At least it can go in the cage. All right. Now, moment of truth. Will that light flicker? If that light flickers, I become a little more concerned. I'm still gonna get more of those bulbs as backups anyway. Last year I pretty much went through the house top to bottom and replaced a lot of bulbs. A lot. For more efficient bulbs, you know. We went daylight. Basically got rid of all the bright white and went daylight. Everywhere, same color temperature. So in the menu for food, beans. I'd say cereal, but man, I almost ate all the damn cereal. I don't know. They really don't have good Star Wars food stuff. I mean, like, off-the-shelf, processed stuff. We got the new recipe books. Diana tends not to follow recipes, though. Starting to bridge. You can see it. Look. Yep. It's going to work out well. What was that? What just went click? What's clicking? Is it hitting the... Is it hitting the model or something? It sounds like it's like hitting the top of the model. You know what I'm saying? Like, specifically, where each end was coming together, like it was running over the second one and clicking. I mean, it didn't break anything off, so... Theoretically, it'll be okay. Yeah, I think that was it, because it's not clicking now. Yeah, it seemed to do okay. I guess I was kind of pushing the boundary in terms of what it could do for supports, but that's only going to happen maybe, you know, I guess a couple other times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the end. Because it's got to bridge that gap several times more. So now I do wonder if I print 200X, if I will have to use supports. That was a gamble. Seems that the gamble paid off. You almost never will support those types of arches. It seemed to work. Minus the clicking. Oh, there's your Autobot logo. Let me take a look. Oh, nice. That'll look good in red, too. Oh, you only have one color. Fair enough. It's going to do... like... it's basically inverted. Each side. Whoever designed it, I feel this, they did a really good job with it. There's even a separate lid to print. I don't know if I'm going to print the lid, though. Yes, thank you, Man Cave Hobbies. Print a Vader helmet for the lizard? I should. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I'm printing tomorrow. It may end up being a bigger version of this, because it's going to take a while. A scaled up version. Though I do wonder, at 200%, will all the arches need support? Like, if it made it past this first level without issue, I'm feeling okay about getting through the rest of the model without issue. But that could have been the canary in the coal mine. Minimal to unlikely. Even at 200%? Because I'd be, you know, I'm happy in not using supports if I don't have to, obviously. Well, I guess I can try it 200% tomorrow. Although I may start it before the stream. Just to get past that first... Tomorrow, 200%, getting past this, where it is now. Getting past this point. Or not very far past it. Just to make sure it does bridge. That's the thing. You can do something and just put Imperial walls on it. I'll be happy. Oh, look. This is something that was previously not Star Wars. And now it has Imperial walls. Like, what? Sign me up. I'm in. Worst case, use paint on supports. Well, that's the thing. I would, I don't think there's anything... Every gap is going to be the same. On here, every single gap is the same. Same width. In both directions. It seems to taper okay. The capsule shape. The oval. So, maybe 200%. It'll be a little more gradual. Even at a 0.2 mm layer height. You haven't ran any print overnight while you sleep? Oh, really? I have. I'm daring. Doing unmodded Prusa, you have no issues with running them overnight. So, with this, it's been a while since I've done an overnight print. Honestly. I'm sure I will again. But I have, when I've done it before, I let it run. Obviously, I'm listening for it. But why is that? Hang on just a second. I was getting the red light there. And I'm like, why am I seeing like a red light blinking in the reflection there? I'll wake up like, 2 in the morning and just kind of like listen and walk in. I'll actually walk in and look. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Generally speaking, it's been fine. Hey, Weather Gone Wild. Looks like we're going to start bridging the other capsules here. I'm sure there's an official name for those spaces, but they're kind of capsule shaped. Ovals. Ah. RC Maniacs records 5 days. Wow. Wow. Five days. I would get nervous. I mean, hell, I get nervous like, oh, it's an 8-hour print. You know, like, oh boy. Like, let's go, oh boy. If nothing, you know, being somewhat limited by the mini keeps me from worrying about 5-day prints. Oop. Generally good thickness on the walls. I mean, they'll be pretty well reinforced because they're all connected to one another. Oh, maybe we're not at the top of the capsule. Oh, we are. No, we're at the bottom of the other one, so. Multicolored dice tower. Wow. Oh, CNET wanted to do the Endor bunker. Yeah. That may be kind of neat. Have you seen these Imperial walls on anything else? If you can call them Imperial walls. Here, let me, here's what I'm printing. Tomorrow, Star Wars Day? You sure? Sure about that? Every day is Star Wars Day. Around here, that's for sure. It's an Imperial jail for Chewie. It kind of is. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Since it's May the 4th Star Wars Day, tomorrow McDonald's is giving away free McFlurries. What? That does not sound right. Sounds like an urban legend. You've been reading too much Facebook. Oops. Then again, a lot of companies jump in on the craze. Like, I get, like, all my email gets flooded with PR stuff. Like, oh, reasons why our company is like the Rebellion. Or, you know, our company loves Star Wars. Like, they'll use any kind of excuse to get through to you. Oh, shh. No. Oh, man. No. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust something here. Can't show you what I'm working on. I mean, apart from what I'm printing. what I've got. I printed out today. Krusty knows what I printed out today. Using the Brad's orange. Jesse PLA. Every day's a holiday in Quahog. Every day's a Quahog holiday. Speaking of, I had a thought. I wonder how Avaline's doing. Because India right now is not faring well with COVID. I did have a thought. So I do hope she's okay. I do not have a direct line. Actually, I do have a direct line with her. We connected on LinkedIn. Yeah, I should reach out to her. Let me do that now, because I don't want to forget. I gotta reach out to Avaline here. Oh, well, look at that. McDonald's is offering free McFlurries. Interesting. Well, it's not a May the 4th thing. And it's definitely not vegan. I thought you were saying it was a May the 4th thing. I'm like, eh. Oh, Regal Robots, Hollow Chest prop replicas are going to be on sale tomorrow. Wow, they're not cheap. The Deluxe Signature Edition 10-figure set is $4,799, limited to 77 sets. Wow. 4 limited edition 2-packs. Oh my god. That is insane. For people who have more money than God, I could not justify that. I could not even come close to justifying that. Zach is building R2-D2. I told him I'm surprised he hasn't got it built yet. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish the Darth Vader tomorrow. It's incredible. I think tonight, though, we're going to be rating Joel, because he doesn't always stream on Twitch. The cool thing is, I found there's gonna be a BB-8, a rainbow BB-8, like a Pride BB-8 and a Pride Stormtrooper pop. I think I want to get them because they'd be cool. Oh, speaking of Funko, hey, Yoko. I just looked down. I'm like, oh, there's Yoko. Shout out to Yoko. Rated last night or the night before. I'm losing track of the days. Also part of the Locker Room team. Another nerd who likes hanging out, crafting every so often. Yoko is doing giveaways tomorrow. That's my understanding. As I was watching last night, you're like giving away like 5,000 things. To me, that's a bit of an exaggeration. But Yoko's giving away some Star Wars stuff tomorrow. So you may want to give her a follow. Turn on your notifications. You're getting... Okay, 5. Fine, 5. And then if you're on the Discord Discord server... a notification goes out when Yoko goes live for everyone who's currently logged on to Discord. It pings here and says, hey, so-and-so's live. Which is nice. And I think I got all the features set up properly. I was having an issue earlier today, but I think I mitigated that. Yeah, in live streaming now, that's when it, like, pings everybody. Yeah, it looks like I fixed the issue that I was having. Theoretically. Did I see the Rainbow Droid at the parks? Yes! Well, I haven't seen it, but I saw the preview. I saw Kylo Collector had tweeted it. So I messaged, like, the person that I know goes to Disney parks, because I'm like, I want, like, 4 of those. They look awesome. They look so good. I love the I love the unique droids. I love them. Yeah, I'm very happy they're doing this. I want the Pride Darth Vader though. I would love that. So I definitely want a Pride Stormtrooper. I mean, these are chases, right? These are ones that I'm like, they're unique, they're different, right? So I want the Pride BB-8 and I want the Pride Stormtrooper. I probably want a couple of them because I'm sure Jedi's gonna want one out of the box. How long did this extrude take to get to this point? Yeah, not a print, you know. This one has been on since... This one has been on since... It's 58% done, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Started not long before the top of the broadcast. We're about an hour 29 into it. Or, sorry, an hour 29 left. Now, if you want to see iSci-Fi TV, we got together yesterday. We posted a photo there on Discord. You pop into Discord, I think Typically Talking Tech, in that channel. You can see us standing together. I'm the short one. I'm always the short one. Very rarely am I the tall one. This is really neat. I kind of want to come up with, like, different ways of, like, or different use cases for this particular model. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing this one a lot. I really like it. Minus the stringing, which, again, should be relatively easy to mitigate. And assuming I don't run into issues with the bridging kind of clacking as it, like, clicks over. Like I said, it could be a little more fine with a 0.15 mm height, but that just takes longer, and I'm not sure that's justified with this particular print in its general use cases. It's not for modeling, it's just kind of playing around. Oops, there's that. Why do I have the Quahog song stuck in my head? Why? Why? Say my name, Bastion! Say my name! Oh, Builder's Mark, I just linked it, actually. Right here, Builder's Mark. Okay, let me... Oh, I can't reply to my own comment? Are you serious? Scroll up a tiny bit. Scroll up like 5-10 comments. Hang on, just a second. Because this will look good in a... I mean, I want it in gray, obviously, but this would look good in a variety of colors, too. Multitude of colors. I just don't... I gotta, like, figure out, like, what's the use case. Jail for Lego minifigures. And it, like I said, it also has a cap, like a separate cap that you can use on top. Not sure it necessarily needs the cap. Needs. Hey, N11. Oh wait, is that N11 or N111? 111, sorry. N111? Did you win one, N1? N111? Right, let's see if it comes close to clicking again over bridging that gap. Let us see what happens. You can't type tonight? You just got home from Seattle. Well, I'm glad the trip seemingly went well, that you got back safely enough. Sorry you're late. Had to take your extruder apart, clean it, and do a cool... Hollywood, dude, you got yours shorter than mine. I literally had to do the same thing today, Hollywood. But my gears were totally clean. Like, totally, like, brand new. Like it was, like, completely new. The issue I was having was specifically, it was completely separate. Like, I probably didn't even need to take my extruder apart, but I did. I've yet to really do a cold pull. I haven't necessarily needed one. Interesting. Fair enough, iSci-Fi TV. Fair enough. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm staring down that possibility at some point in the future too, I'm sure. Potentially not the same way, but similar, potentially. Yeah, that's so funny, man. That was yours were not. It was clicking and not extruding correctly. Really? Wow. Like it was maybe a few weeks ago. I opened up the other end. Like I unscrewed it. You know, where was tension. Unscrewed it, opened it up, and there was a little bit of gunk, and I just kind of I just brushed it off. Like click, you know, wipe. It was the upfill, I think, had largely come off, so I wiped off the upfill, and it was fine. And the issue I ran into was similar to, you should have seen the plug I pulled out. Oh man, yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Krusty walked me through, and I mean, I probably could have done it. He pointed me in the right direction. I'm like, oh, okay. But it was the chamber where the filament goes through to the gears. It was like blocked. It was like stopped. There was it was like an artery that was clogged, and I don't know with what, or I don't know how, but it cleared out. I got it cleared out. I'm not sure. It was fine after I basically kind of got that done. Yeah, it's bridging, no clicking. Huh, I wonder why it did it on the lower layers, because it's the same angles and everything. Curious. 61%. Nice little cage. What was that? It plinged. Okay. That was weird. Oh my god, laser kittens! OMG laser kittens! Thank you for following. OMG. New follower playing. That's a pling. I'm like, what's a there was a pling. I heard the pling. Well, the problem I had with the pling wasn't that, I normally don't see the notifications. I have so many plings, right? I know what the pling means. The problem was, as soon as I turned down, like, my internet went down. I'm like, what the hell? So I couldn't see what it was. The hell? Blame it on a manic Monday. Oh, oh. Glad it's not a Sunday. Oh, oh. Because that's further away from Friday. Oh, oh. Tomorrow is a Star Wars day. Oh, oh. And I never run day. Oh, oh. Because I like to sit down. Oh, oh. I'm not a guy who works out. Oh, oh. I completed a 0.0 mile sit. Oh. Just gonna keep doing this, man. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. 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 Wait a minute. Have I? Did I? Sure. Okay, so I did have it. Okay. Fair enough. Doo-doo-doo-dee-doo-bee-doo-bee. Look on the Discord 3D printer help. Okay, looking now. Do a bang Discord so everyone sees it. Printer help. Was that from the cold pull? Oh my god, what the hell? Dude, you really got plugged up. You need more fiber in your diet. See you, Cine up 76. Nah, you didn't break anything. Oh my god, Laser Kittens. OMG, Laser Kittens. This is a great username. Way better than mine. Mine is not creative at all. No one ever, like, you know, when I join a chat, no one's like, oh, look, it's Chris. No one says that. You feel so much better? Yeah, I bet. I bet everything's printing well, too. Got some weirdness there with the layers on the inside. Looks like it's slightly shifting. Unless that's the model. No, I didn't do that below. Didn't really do it on the other sides. Well, I guess it kind of did. I guess it did kind of shift a tiny bit, but not horrible. Not for what it is. It'll be fine. That might be something that could be mitigated with a smaller layer height, too. What do you think about using, like, to get, like, filament particles out? What do you think about using something like, compressed air, like blowing it out? I mean, would that work? Psh, psh. Or does that make things worse? OMG, Laser Kitten says, I can never get tired of saying that name. Lol, it may have been a drunken creation for this name. Yeah, well, apparently it's stuck. No shame in that. There's RC Maniac burping. It's fine to use it. Compressed air is good as long as it's not cold. Well, I was thinking more for like the like random pieces that, and maybe not on the bed, but like specifically like what we were cleaning out today. I thought about like, well, what if I did blowing out the gunk from gears? Okay. I was curious about that. I mean, not that I had, surprisingly, I don't know why, but not a lot. No complaints. But yeah, this is cute little cage with the Imperial insignia in there. See, this would be fun, or this would be something I would print over the course of a day at a 0.15 mm. because it would take another additional couple hours. Just don't want the cold. If you boss too much, the cold turns wet. Wet holds dust in worse. Oh, wow, yeah. If I'm extra paranoid, stick a bit of filament in the tube so nothing goes in. But I never had an issue on multiple machines over 5 years. Fair enough. It's good to know. Makes sense. Like I said, I'm still curious to know what buildup in that tube portion. For me, it was because it was like I couldn't shake it, I couldn't blow it. I mean, it was stuck. It was in there. It was not coming out. Because I mean, even that, I thought about sticking a can of compressed air, like the nozzle. Sorry, shouldn't use that. The tube. Sorry, I shouldn't use that either. You know, the thing that sticks, the straw that sticks out of the compressed air, right? I thought about sticking that up. If I run into the same problem again, sticking that up in there so I don't have to take the extruder off. Theoretically, that would take far less time. But, you know, I wouldn't want to create something else. It's another problem. Tolerances are close enough that not much dust will get in. Most of that was probably ground filament from the gear that packs when you retract. Oh, fair enough. Just build up, I guess. But what I'm saying is, like, it must have been caked on because it was like, it was not wanting to go. Disconnect the Bowden tube from the hot end and you could blow out the tube. True. Although the tube hasn't been a problem. I haven't had any problems with the tubes. See, this would be fun at 2X. I would even like to see it, like a longer version of this. Maybe without the Imperial insignia on the bottom, but, you know, a nice little jail of sorts. Container. I don't know what it's going to be for. Have no idea. No one knows. And now OMG Laser Kittens has joined the place, you know, of the thing, of the Discord server. I see all. I see all. I see too much. That's my problem. Okay, yeah, my concern has been assuaged. This was a good find. This is the kind of thing, you know, you can't get it anywhere, right? It's not ever going to be licensed, but this is a good one. Because, you know, now I know. I was like, oh, when I need something like this, now I have the file. Now I can make it. You can have a whole room of them. That's the kind of thing that, you know, if I was someone who could model, like, this is, you know, it's a gray area, not just because of the filament color I'm using, right? This printed solid overcast gray, but the gray area of, is this Star Wars? I mean, yes, obviously the Imperial insignia, but has that, my question is has the look of these walls been, like, trademarked or copyrighted such that designs with these walls, would they get takedown notices? Could you charge, right? Just curious to know. It's a very interesting concept. We're getting there. Now, I had the time of my life. We're going to flip over to something we haven't done in a while. Give me a moment. What? Copy link. That was kind of loud, but loading. Get those doggies rolling. Gartic is loading. Rawhide. That's loud, dude. That was very loud. Wall. Shield. Dang it. Gas. You beat me like by half a second. Nose. Body. Dang, dude, that is freaking loud. How do I turn down the volume on this thing? Did we do it? Oops. Alright, 2. Ooh, we did not do well. Oh. Why is that not working? What? Boy, it totally forgot all my settings. Did that work? Let's do that. David Schwimmer. Burp, burp, burp. Did we make it? Dang it. Elbow pad? Really? Dude, we're kicking ass on this level. 14 out of 8. Dude. It's incredible. Skip 3 levels, dude. Okay, so, hang on. Where's my... I can't... Oh, man. Come on. I'm trying to, like, beef up the rewards here. But it's not... It reset the rewards, and I can't set them manually. I kind of have to keep pressing the button. Tap, 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 tap. It's small potatoes because I've got to... It only goes by certain increments, and I can't, like, make it a million or whatever. Okay, there's that. Now I should remember. Potato. Some religious overtones here. Ah, Saint Olaf, I think, got it before I did. Yeah, he did. Dang it. Noodles, noodles. Can't pass that. Level completed. The game of fast typing. Dang it. Okay, fine. Bloop. Continuing. War. I didn't even think of war. Ow. I'm surprised. It's like cannonball. I did everything I possibly could have thought. Give me something to go on. Blue dude. Blue dude. Oh, not blue dude. Wolf. What is that? Oh. What the hell? Circle. What the? Mall cop. Did someone get it? Oh, someone must have gotten it. What the hell is that? Need to get one more. Oh, come on, people. Barely made it, dude. Barely freaking made it. Holy cow. Yeah, 1 star. Oh, we got lucky. Dude. This may be the last level here. Oh boy. Come on, people. Oh man, we need 4 more. We're screwed. We're screwed. Oh, dude! Dude! Oh! 1! We missed it by 1! Ugh! It's my best Charlie Brown. Ugh! Suck. Man, dang it. I can't believe that. We were this close! We were so close to glory. Dang it. Going back to working? Yeah, have fun. Me too. I'm gonna concentrate on this now. Shot down in a blaze of glory. Dude, by 1! 1! They get harder and harder and harder. You know, not only do they get more difficult to guess, but I think, like, the art, the drawings get more and more obscure. Like, they get worse. Like, they give you the best artists in the earlier levels, and they give you the worst ones in the later levels. Like... I was coming up with any name. I squeaked in with police officer. I'm like, what? It looks a constable, billy club, police person, police officer. Bam. Not bad for playing on your phone and dumb autocorrect. Yeah, no doubt. Dumb autocorrect. Oops. Are they case sensitive? There were a bunch you had right, but really. Shouldn't be. I don't know if they're case sensitive. I've never tried. I guess I've always gone lowercase with them. I suppose it's possible. I ain't gonna find out, man. You keep doing case insensitive, because you're a case insensitive kind of guy. Oh. Oh. Here. Don't you hate when you need to find something that you thought you had and you can't find it? Wait. Top corner. Oh wait, that's the old one. It's the new one. Oh no. Oh my god. Singeing my hair, dude. The hell? Freaking me out. Who did that? Oof. Thanks, Liz. Appreciate you burning my hair. Glad to see it. You're hoping to get up my nose? Yeah, I think that only works with lightsabers. Yeah, there's a fair amount of stringing on this. I don't know if that's avoidable. And maybe it just takes dialing in the filament settings. I mean, it's not gonna, ain't gonna kill me. Just a little bit of lighter. Very quick, very simple. Coda 120 says, lost at work tonight. Gotta run. Have a great evening. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate the cheer. No worries, Coda 120. Glad you were here. Glad you stopped by. Glad you remembered. Good to have you. Yeah, I've got a rebate basically on a installation of a couple of different appliances. I had no idea. They didn't tell me when I got them installed. And I found out. I'm like, I need all the rebates I can friggin' get. These things. This has not been a very cheap month. This has been a very expensive month. Very expensive. All the appliance upgrades. Not fun. I suppose it could be fun. It just depends on your definition of fun. New appliances for me. Not necessarily fun. More, they just need to happen. We are under an hour now in terms of the time left on this particular print. The end is in sight. The end is near. Yellow Mellow Guy asks, you guys think there's money to be made from Amazon return skids? Wait, what? What's that? I don't even know what that is. How can I tell you if it's worth anything if I don't even know what the hell it is? What? Don't make me look for it. Don't make me Google it. Because that's something I don't think I want to Google. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, Amazon's return junk they sell off in lots. Ooh, that, yeah. Suppose if that's your thing, man, I'd imagine people are making money with it. You know, I gotta tell you, I've ordered some things on Amazon that I'm like, oh, there's no way they're gonna take it back. And then they do. I'm like, oh, okay, great, because I couldn't use it. Thank you for following, Automation Jason. Let me try that again. Automation Jason. Whew, that's tricky. Can you even say your handle? Automation Jason without Automation Jason? Like, I can't, that's a tongue twister, man. Is Jason your last name and Automation is your first name? Or maybe your name is Jason Automation. I mean, that could be your real name. I don't know. Big potential to get stuck with a bunch of junk you have to dispose of. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I would stay away from something like that. Oh, Joel just tweeted 9 p.m. target. Oh, great. Perfect. Yeah, we'll raid him then. Not yet. Not even close. We're about an hour off. Got another hour or so. Good evening. Most shorten it to one or the other, whatever you please. Thank you. I will call you Otto. No. Probably just go to Jason. Like, if there's a name in a handle, that's what I go to. Like, if there's a number in a handle, I usually just go to the words. Oh, you said that and you got ignored? Sorry, you didn't get ignored, RC Maniac. I probably just didn't see it. That's not something I would typically ignore. Usually I just ignore questions that just don't seem to be going anywhere. But rarely would I ignore something like that, so. I read the comment that came after. You'd be surprised. You know what? You'd think that I'd see every comment, but it happens. I mean, hell, it's happened to me. I've been in chat somewhere and like, well, they read the comment right after. It happens. Trust me. And this is the thing that you understand as a creator. You understand being the mix of things because you are managing. Well, okay, so in this situation, you've had these chats with others. I'm sure you have. Streamers make it look easy. There's a lot going on in the moment. That's what I'm saying. Is like, in these situations, I'm dealing not just with everything that's happened today. I'm dealing with what I have to do after the show. I'm dealing with in the moment print. I'm dealing with making sure production is good. And so everything, you know, keeping an eye on like 3 different things. I always read yours. Well, it just depends. Like, sometimes I'm looking down, sometimes I'm looking away, sometimes I'm looking right at something and it doesn't register. Yeah, so like I always recommend, like, you know, if you ever have an opportunity to do it, you'll quickly understand, like, oh, yeah, that's, you know, that's always the balance, right, with streaming. But, you know, when you get set up and you've got the routine, it's all the more reason why I like having the routine, because when I get things set up, like, okay, I don't have to worry about the light. I don't have to worry about this camera. I don't have to worry about so many things. You just set the stage. You don't have to worry about. so that you can concentrate and not miss something, and you inevitably still will miss something. That's the thing that sucks. It's like there's a big pop-up box that says your character is about to die in 3, 2, 1, and they're like, wait, why did my character die? Yes, that's exactly what, like, there's so many things that are going on. So many things. You've been interacting with live stream so long, you don't sweat it if your messages aren't seen. Yeah, it's never, I mean, I will tell you this right now, it's never personal with me. Like, it isn't. I just don't. I don't always see it, or even if I see it, I don't necessarily read it out loud. What, do I have something? What? Are you butt dialing me? Liz, are you butt dialing me? I do not need your butt calling me on the phone. Liz's butt. By the way, Ethan's dad 3D shout out. He has the app EM3D on iOS. It's the one I used on the iPad. Are you pancreas dialing me? I do not want to talk to your pancreas, Liz. Freaking pancreas dialers. Oh, you're just being a pest? You don't have to call to be that, Liz. Ow. This guy's got, He's got a double height box too. So like the guy who modeled this has got the height of this particular crate and then like another one on top of it in one unit, right? So it's like tall, so it'd be small enough to probably hold like one figure. Oh, come on! You're gonna get blocked, Liz. You don't laugh. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, dude. Don't make me come over there. I'm gonna do it. Do it live. I'm gonna do it live. RC Maniac. Maybe you should read the chat. What? What did I miss now? You're gonna get me a DMCA takedown notice. Thank you, Liz, for the pity bits. Pity bits? I pity the bits. That was like the ringtone. I was going through the phone, I'm like, that ringtone doesn't suck. It's kind of fun, loud, obnoxious, like me. Automation Jason says, first time on the channel, seems like a good crowd. It generally is. I gotta tell you, it's Monday, so it is kind of a slow night. But, you know, just to set context, I go live at 6 p.m. every night, and people generally kind of go in and out. I usually am 3D printing something every night, 6 p.m. Pacific, and usually it's Star Wars. Tomorrow I'm really excited because it's Star Wars Day. Earlier tonight I showcased some of the new Star Wars stuff that I picked up. And so, I mean, you could go back and watch it. I doubt you will. Not a big deal. I usually archive my footage on YouTube permanently. No one really watches it there either after it's live. We also have a Discord server, so you're welcome to join that. On the average night, we might make it through like a level 5 hype train. Tonight, earlier tonight, we made it like through level 2. No, we made it through level 1. Didn't quite make it through level 2. It was a little too early. You gotta have the right people there. If it's going to be really early. But generally speaking, you can count on me streaming at 6 p.m. Pacific. And this is a good crowd. It's a nice little mix. Nerds and geeks. That's generally who we are. And by and large, there are quite a few people in here who are really into 3D printing as well. I'm into it because I like, seeing the Star Wars stuff get made. So beyond that, I have to rely on everybody who shows up. Like when I have a problem, like, what's going on here? And they're like, oh, it's this. I'm like, my fallopian tube was clogged. I just needed to clean it out. Is that the name of the tube again? The tube that's got the thingy at the end of it? That's the fallopian tube? Yeah, it's got the bit thing. That's the... Right? I don't know, I got 2 tubes. One of them's fallopian. I swear it is. I swear it is. You found Mando and Grogu Funko Pop in Tukwila added to your collection of 100 plus. Wow. I've seen a few of them. I saw GameStop had the big Mando and Grogu. I passed on it. I passed on a lot of the large ones. Oh, thank you, No More 3 for redeeming Stretch. Whoa. Oh, man, you're going to get me... okay. I hope someone out there... I'm spreading the yawn. Hope someone out there is yawning now. Bowden tube. Oh, so close. Bowden tube. It's called the same thing in the handbrakes of your bike, so I didn't even know those things were called Bowden tubes. One day, Android devices will support DOF. Derp of FERP. Derp of FERP. Is that DOF? Freeze frames out of stock. Aw, man. Oh, depth of field. Yes. Yes. I knew that. I knew that. I swear I did. Actually, I didn't. I'm making that up. I did not know that. No, I did. It's just I don't think of it. Bowden, Fallopian, both give birth to amazing things. Yes. This is true. This is true. It's like you read the chat this time. What are you talking about? You're never gonna let me go. You're never gonna let this go, RC Maniac. So basically, from now to the end of time, if I don't read every one of your chat messages, for that, RC Maniac, I'm gonna see one of your chat messages and I'm not gonna read it. Metric system advocate says, and I am a metric system advocate as well. Death to inches. I mean, it's just ingrained in my brain. Ingrained in my brain. It's ingrained in my brain. I'm American. Merca. It's certain things I wish I could unlearn. That it would be the imperial system of measurement would be one of them. Oh, holy wait. Did he where did you post that? Did I see anything? Did something come up? Ethan's Dad 3D, I'm not sure I saw it go through. Ethan's Dad 3D just posted a promo code for the EM3D scanner app on iOS, which is amazing. But I didn't see it go through. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. Hang on, I gotta put that back here. No, the trash. Just trash bag. I picked it up off the floor. I'm eating and, water and stuff. $20 to the chat message he doesn't read, but others know about. What? And Metric System Advocate loves how the channel is turning into a 3D printing channel. Indeed, I'm I guess I'm prepping everybody for the Joel telling stream, which will be wildly more popular than mine. Yeah, I can count to 4. I can count well beyond 4. Consider turning up your retraction by 0.04. I haven't even messed with the retraction yet. Can I? Yes, careful. Let's not step on too many things. Yeah, because I
Can I see it?
I'm reading chat. That might take a while. How about you count to 100? Yeah, you can. I know you can.
1, 2,
No, Mark, I'm not gonna do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16,
Fi-
17,
Close. 15, 16, 17.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37,
36, 37,
39,
38, 39,
30,
40.
40, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 800, 1,000, 2,000, 8,000, and 5,000.
Well, these are numbers, not quite in order, but they are numbers. Good numbers. Good numbers. That wasn't quite to 1,000, but you know, you did say the number 1,000. Sold to the highest bidder. Jedi is 6. It was an amazing attempt there, Billabongs. Is this a sobriety stop? It might very well be. And Jedi failed. The sobriety stop. She's been drinking water, and it went right to her brain and her bladder. 9,000 for the memes. Over 9,000 now. She has not, believe it or not, seen the cereal. Like, it's stayed hidden away enough. Still not daddy's age. Yeah, I'm getting there this year. Adorable age, not that long ago for my kiddos. Yeah. Then they get older. Then the questions become more complex. The fights become louder. I'm hearing people hang out there. I can hear them breathing at the entrance of the door. The entrance of the door? The door is the entrance, you idiot. What?
I hear some breathing.
Yeah, I hear some breathing. I knew I heard breathing. Just careful. Careful. Yeah, Santa Cruz, Chris. That's exactly what I'm doing. How'd you know? Man cave hobbies. Yeah, it's the main alert. Careful with that box. Thank you. Careful. Thank you. Danke, sir. I'm pretty sure you had similar kind of figures. Huh? Yeah, Star Wars Day's tomorrow.
What?
Yes, Star Wars Day is tomorrow. Oh, there's NLTMW. Shout out to NLTMW. Give him a follow if you like 3D printing. Although he does the whole stream to YouTube and Twitch thing, which is like I'm like usually the only one watching on Twitch. I'm like, and then I'm like, wait, who are you gonna raid? And then he just stops the stream. I'm like, but you didn't raid anybody. Freeze? I got a freeze. Did I miss a freeze? How did I can't. Give me a second. I do have a freeze. Okay, well, then I guess I have a freeze. Thank you, Automation Jason. Sorry, I was getting a notification that I was like, wait a minute. What's the I gotta look to see if something is available. I got another pling. I'm like, wait a minute, that pling was a weird pling for that. But it's all good. Look at that! NLTMW coming in and sharing 300 bits. Another pling. Y'all, and another ding! I'm getting the dings and the plings. I can tell Joel is about to start streaming because all the 3D printing community shows up. Well, not all. A lot of you, I'd say a good chunk of you, like 90% of y'all are here, usually. Yeah, thank you. I don't know if I'm going to be opening that one. It's now the 4th. Oh, for you, yes. We are still stuck here on the 3rd, the boring old 3rd. Just a regular old 3rd. The turd. The sad coast, that's right. We're the sad coast? No, we're not the sad coast. We're the awesome coast. You are here every night, Hollywood N3D. Extruding. Eh. Dang, dude, like, everybody decided to message me, like, literally at the same friggin' time. May the 4th party starts tomorrow. Oh man, and like tomorrow is gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I'll probably have to do the quad screen because I'll have the print, I'll have the desk, chat. Quad screen seems to be about the best, minus the angle for the camera. Maybe I'll have to adjust it a tiny bit because I'm gonna be leaning over on the desk. That one's gonna be tricky. You're thinking about starting to stream? I'm telling you, once you start. It's like potato chips, man. Once you start. Is that a new political party? May the 4th party? It's possible. Star Wars is political. Quad screen is the way to go. You like it, Hack Monkey? Fair enough. Because the quads... I hesitate to do this because it's not set up and there's a mess over on the desk. But it's the one that we used the other day when we did the browsing of the web. Trying to think of how else, what could that other camera angle be besides, this is the 4th one, right? There's chat, this camera angle, the printer camera angle, and then the desk down that I absolutely need. Because I'm seeing the side of my head, not very interesting. I have to get drunk. I'm not gonna get drunk. I'm gonna be building a Lego. Okay, that's the last thing I want to do. It'd be a bit much. Like, I want to put the set together. I want the set to come together. Oh, there's going to be a lot of bridging here, because this is like the top end of the capsules, right? Maggie Simpson in The Force Awakens from its nap, coming tomorrow on Disney+. I saw that. Cute little mashup. Wish they did more. I wish they had a Muppet Star Wars, too. They should have Star Wars'd all the things. I mean, if Disney was smart, that's what they would do. Especially on Disney+. Like, who... Oh, it would be so awesome. Maybe they will. We don't know. Every time I miss a chat, I have to drink while building Legos. Oh, come on. It's not fair. I guarantee I'm going to be missing a lot of chat tomorrow. Like, I'm going to have it, like, zoomed in on my screen, visible, to be able to kind of look up, but it's going to be... I'm going to miss a lot, I guarantee. That's the problem when you've got the need to multitask. Well, that light hasn't blinked since I replaced it, so I do wonder if it must have been the bulb. Or you'll freeze frame me 100 times. I might have to turn off freeze frame tomorrow, because that may be a bit much. Look at you gambling. Big spender. Yeah, it's coming together okay. I say that now, but... Woo. Freeze frame should be more expensive. You know, I think it's accessible. It's not too expensive, not too cheap, not too oh, Jesus. See, it did it. Remember, it did it on the bottom there, too. Specifically here, it did it at the bottom. It went along just fine. Oh, boy. That's the last thing I would want, is getting this far in the print, and then it just goes, blah, goes to hell here. But it made it through just fine at the bottom, so I assume it's going to be largely okay up here, or okay enough, I should say. Seemingly okay. Yeah, I guess, Krusty, I may have to ask you, like, about, I mean, because I'm just using the Prusament settings per your suggestion, and this is Jesse PLA, like, changing retraction to minimize the stringing. I hesitate to do it too much. I just don't want to have things get thrown off. The trick is, don't watch those tricky bits. Oh, Man Cave Hobbies. Yeah, sure. Give me a second. I'll link it again. Okay. Tough part finished. That's it. It's basically just this all the way up now. For the last 11%. Let's go to my history. I gotta find it again. Star Wars medium box. I want to do a bigger one of these, but here you go. Man Cave Hobbies. Dang it. There you go. Still think adding 0.4 mm to retraction. I just don't want to start messing with things. Play with temps before retraction, round retraction settings with this hot end. You're doing what Hollywood N3D did this afternoon, taking the hot end apart. See, yeah, that's it's kind of where that's what I feel. That's where you learn to set up profiles for different filaments. I did, or I have been. The only one I've set up differently right now is the Jesse PLA Brad's Orange Glitter. That one runs differently. Typically, I've just been right around the Prusament settings, and it's been largely snag-free. You have profiles or notes for basically every filament. I haven't done that. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's done, but it's basically the measurement of the metric measurement is going to be equidistant, so the top is going to look the same. My temps now, I'm just running basic Prusament temps on this one. I don't think I made any modifications. Do I take tomorrow off to go shopping, or do I work? I work. That's going to print at 300. Oh, yeah. Man Cave Hobbies, that's what I want to do. I want to do a 200% on this. I'm curious, Man Cave Hobbies, if your 300% print comes out okay without supports. I know it's a different printer, but just curious to know, because like I said, I've run into some snags here, but nothing out of the too far out of the ordinary, or not manageable. You almost never run a pure stock profile on prints, always tweaking something. Depends on the model, always knowing the material. Yeah, I'm a big, I'm just gonna press one button. Basically, all your PLA comes from one place, or all your profiles are the same. Fair enough. See, that, I mean, like, that's the thing, is, like, I've only had, I've got Atomic, Printed Solid, Prusament, and, what's the other one? I think I have, like, one more. Can't remember right now, but I'm probably running at 215, backing down to 205, probably help the stringing some. Fair enough. So, cooling it down? Okay. Fair enough. Filamentum? Maybe it's Filamentum. All fantastic filaments. That's what I'm saying. I generally have gone with... I went with the ones that people had recommended. So it's generally not been a problem. Generally. So the next time I might go a little cooler with this. If I go at 200%. See what happens. Only real fans take the day off tomorrow? No. Too hot can string, but I usually run Jesse 220, 215. Yeah, this is 215. It's Prusa, basically. I haven't done a lot of dialing of temperatures, honestly, and have been generally okay. And honestly, clean. All things considered, clean. So whatever I'm doing, it may not be perfect, right? You know, I can take a lighter to this and be okay, but, like, it's been clean. Oh, removing supports from this thing is going to be horrible. It's going to take me so long to remove supports from this. 19 minutes left to go. You don't think with that curve I need supports? Well, I'm just curious about the bigger scale. I think I got through this okay without supports. But the larger scale, I mean, I'll try it. I mean, I want to do this. I feel I want to do this at 200%. I don't know about 300. 300, because the walls are thick. So it's gonna get real thick real quick. Yeah, supports would also dramatically increase the print time. Yeah. Yeah, if I do 200%, it's definitely gonna add a fair amount of time. Anyone know of a good window management app for Windows? Docking windows certain sizes and areas. Oh, I remember someone using one for Mac, but I don't know. Tree supports are a lifesaver. Do you think that? I mean, I'd like tree supports, but I'm not gonna switch from Prusa slicer. Is that coming in Prusa? Your angle will not change with larger scale. In fact, thicker walls will work to your benefit. Oh, fair enough, because it'll be wider. So, yeah. Because it'll basically, everything would double. Everything here doubles in size. Like, well, maybe not double. Double this size, that would be like 400%. But increasing the model by 200%, it'll grow. The surface area will grow. So I may even have to go a little bigger than that. Take care, Krillin. Thank you. Yeah, they're going to add it probably not at least till 2.5. Oh, fair enough. Because I think tree supports would be a lot better for a lot of prints. Down the chain a bit. I wonder why. Because it seems like a lot of people have asked for them. Stardock used to make a good one. Doesn't seem to exist anymore. Really? Stardock is still around, or at least I thought they were. Unless they went out of business, or they just stopped developing it because Windows built in their own Windows management tool. Oh, a few people have gotten the same package I got, like exactly the same. I follow a lot of Star Wars collecting folks. I can see them unboxing everything. That's great. Yep, definitely going to use tree supports on 300%. Yeah. See, I won't be able to then. Oops. There's going to be so much Star Wars news. So much Star Wars news tomorrow. So much Star Wars things tomorrow. Tree supports can be a bit of a challenge on a bed slinger. I generally haven't had too many issues with supports. You've seen me work with them before. I did one model today that I'm going to be tweeting about, or taking a picture of and tweeting potentially tonight. But yeah, I haven't. I had to clean off the supports on it, and it was a little precarious. You're disappointed they had to shorten the length of the rides at Disneyland because of COVID? Oh, man. Imagine open source, such as Prusa Slicer, like a car. People will keep saying, I want more car colors, or I want a different radio, and they will yell and harp about it for a long time, but the company goes, we'll get to that, but first, the engine, the frame, the airbags, the trunk size, fuel economy, etc. Things that are sometimes more important than what everyone is yelling for. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't have any problem with Prusa Slicer. I'm not, like, going, oh, I wish it did X, Y, or Z. For sure. Yeah, no, I heard about the Rise of the Resistance ride getting cut short, Krusty. I was like, oh, man. Hey, you know, I know people are rushing to get back to normal, and I know we'll get there eventually, but, man, as soon as we get through this season, it's going to kick up again. Like, I hate to say it. It's going to kick up again. And then we're going to have the same problem. And we're vaccinated now, but that lasts, what, 6 months? Right? Like, you know, am I going to have to get another vaccination later this year? I already know I'm going to get the flu shot, right? So, it's basically now, it's at the point where it will become an annual thing for me. I don't think I have too much of a choice for it anymore. And just it's too much of a gamble, and you know, if a little bit of short-term pain gets me through, you know, a season that much further, that's the last thing I want to be is sick. Everyone hates that feeling, but man, I got too much stuff I got to do. We're gonna have to go through more of this stuff for a while unless you can get more people to be willing to get it. Yeah, RC Maniac. That's my feeling is we're in the rush to get back to normal, and the virus is like, do what you want, dude. I'm here to survive. Like, it's that as we crest and like, okay, we're back to normal, but we're not really. This is a thing that we're going to be living with for a long time. A long time. So I don't think I don't know if and when we're ever going to be getting back to the point where we're not wearing masks in public. That's the thing. I think that's going to be, I want to say, around indefinitely. I don't know what this is saying. Viruses don't go away, they adapt and mutate to survive. That's what I'm saying. Repcord, good to see you, buddy. Virtually. I assume everyone's here to watch Joel. I am not Joel. I'm just his opening act. But we'll raid Joel. He won't, unless, I mean, I don't know if he's like multi-platform streaming. He's not on yet. Really? He's a little late. I figured he'd be on. No way, here to see me. Well, thank you, Repcord. My ego needed that. I was going to crawl right into that little cage that I'm printing for myself. Like, give me a second. I had to fart there. Our last appliance comes tomorrow, so we've got to try to coordinate something here. Give me a moment. I have to get some information to someone here. Is Joel going to be on my stream? Oh, he's on the team already. Actually, Ethan's dad, he is already on the team. If you look at the team page, I think is on my page here as I'm streaming. I think yeah, if you click on Team Locker Gnomes, Nerds and Geeks, there's Joel Telling. So oh, shut up, Chris. You can see Joel Telling there. You can see everybody. You can scroll, and you can see Joel Telling is like number 3 right now. He was like the first person to accept. That's the reason why he's like right up there. And Breaks and Makes was like the second. So, yeah. So you can see on that team, you can see everybody who is currently streaming on the team. So it's kind of like, you know, if we can invite enough people who 3D print on Twitch into the team, it kind of becomes a, not exactly a category, but an easy way to discover who's 3D printing on Twitch at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? So I am looking for other people who 3D print on Twitch. I know everything. No, I'm gonna go to YouTube. The Defender hit card is gonna be your Star Wars Day tweet. Nice! From Fix'em Dude. He said, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. I don't know. Or your print. Fair enough. I was like, oh, you're gonna tweet it? You should. Tweet it. Why not? The TIE Defender's awesome. That was a good print. Maybe I should do something like that. Maybe I should do a little Star Destroyer. Something pretty simple. I got the gray loaded, so I don't have a Star although that's the thing, is I already have a Star Destroyers. So it's like 3D printing something I already have, not as interesting. You wonder why Twitch doesn't have a 3D printing category? Well, they have the makers and crafters category, and it's kind of under that. But I think it's a certain type of maker crafter. Hey, God bless it. Jason, thank you for joining on Discord there. If Jason's still here. I saw that notification there. We've got about 7 minutes left to go. You know, I'm waiting for Joel, because I'm like, I want to raid Joel, give him a nice little boost. Y'all are going to be watching him anyway, but, I don't want to go. He's probably running into technical difficulties. I'm not going to end until he's ready. So, if he sees it, like, hey, you're getting raided by fellow team member. What I'm curious to know is when Joel goes live, if it identifies as Locker Gnomes, Geeks and Nerds, or Nerds and Geeks. I am curious to know about that, because then people can click over and see other people on the team. Come on. Because I'm all about my apps. My apps. Oh, ad time? I gotta run ad time? For real? Okay, everybody, if you're annoyed by the ads, blame Metric System Advocate. All subs don't get to see ads, though, I guess. That's it. So now the ad is running. It's behind the scenes. Finishing this item here. 5 minutes left. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I do have to, like, wait for it to cool, though. You don't see an ad? You don't? Really? It says it's running for somebody. Makes me a whole 10 cents. Got my what do you call it? This is a lighter for the stringing. Gotta make back that pre-submit somehow. Well, it ain't gonna be by ads. Creators do not make money with that. And, like, YouTubers make money with ads. Twitch streamers make money with cheers Subs, not so much. Cheers, definitely. Donations, absolutely. Thank you, Debonair Sage. Did I say that right? It sounded very, Oh, I did freeze. Why did I... What the Okay, I... I don't know what's happening. This is a real freeze frame, people. It's, Okay. This is very... interesting. Did the camera get too hot? Is it... No, the camera's still working. Like, that's what's weird. Ooh, that's like... There we go. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, Jesse's name was too long. I didn't know that. What? Okay, so here's the problem. Let me explain the problem to y'all. If I turn the camera off and then back on, there's a chance OBS can crash and blue screen the computer, which basically stops the stream. Freeze frame has been redeemed. Yes, it has. Let me think of how I can... Give me a second. Alright. No, that's not what I need. There we go. That's what I need. Give me a moment. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to do it like... Okay, this is a backup to a backup to a backup here. Not exactly the what I wanted, but give me a second. Oh, that's the PIP. So if I do this, there you go. Although I have to go in and I have to rebalance the chat. I'll have to do that later. Loyal Moses did that. Like, why did I freeze? Like, it's just like the camera here is fine. The camera on my end is okay. Like, it's moving and everything, but for some reason it's it was, admittedly, it was a cool frame to get stuck on. No doubt about that. Like, it was a very nice frame to get stuck on. Wow, man, this bizarre. Thank you, Liz. And if anybody cares to see... Oh, thank you, Liz. That's funny. Fire! This stream is fire! Yeah, I don't use this angle so much, obviously. Got about a minute left to go in both spots. Seems to be pretty nice. But see, the problem is if I go to the other view, I don't have camo set up in the PIP, so it won't work as cleanly. Man, yeah, apparently that was a massive freeze frame. You want a freeze frame? Okay, Liz unfroze me. That was the freeze frame. I should just leave it like this. That way it's like, oh, it's permanently froze framed. Frost frame. What happens when I do this? Nothing. Okay, what happens when I do this? Still nothing. Wow, really nothing. Okay. Fair enough. I thought, oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, that's a little weird. That's like a picture of me up there too. See that. And you see the stuff I have stacked over there, ready to go down. We're about done. Pull that off. If we were at a concert, that would be perfect. Yeah, I know. Play Freebird. Give me a second. So it's done printing. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. Give me a second, please. Ah. I gotta wait for it to cool down anyway before I take it off. Take it off. Take it all off. Let's do this. Printer view. Yeah, see, that's no fun. Give me a second. There's that. Primary view. Oh, man. That's just bad. There we go. Sorry, I was getting everything kind of aligned again. Because I had to... I rejiggered chat because there was a long username. It didn't look out very well. So that's that for tonight. Gonna turn that off, let it cool. Joel's on, he is. Boy, how's that for timing? How is that, bot? Thanks, Ethan's dad. I'll let that one slide. Because it's Joel. What's this? New Grogu? Is this a Hot Toys? Because I gave up on Hot Toys. Yeah, Hot Toys. It's like I planned it or he did. Yeah, it's almost perfect. It kind of is. It kind of is perfect. There we go. Yeah, look at that! Locker Gnomes, Nerds, and Geeks! Yes! The link is right there. It's right there. Yes. That is so funny. He's got a lot of people waiting for it. He's gonna have more. He's gonna have more. Raid. Okay, hang on. Let me take this off and then we'll raid. Thank you everybody for joining tonight. Joel is live. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all the bits. No tips, no donations, but thank you. No subs actually. No new subs tonight. We're at 495, so we're just under 500. 4,958 followers. Tomorrow I hope to hit 5,000 followers. That's my hope. That is my hope. Everyone give Joel a follow if you haven't. And you know, he's on the Locker Gnome team. It says it right there. Locker Gnomes. Yeah, the link is there. I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to the other camera, completely forgetting that this is the camera that works, not this one. So either way, the cage turned out perfectly. And look at all this stuff. What's going on? What's going on with my chat? Oh, what's that? Ethan's Dad 3D just gifted a tier 1 sub to Builder's Mark
a subscription.
So kind of
Ethan's Dad 3D gifted a tier 1 sub to Builder's Mark. God. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
We got through level 1 hype train tonight. That's better than not being able to leave the station. That's okay. Maybe we can hype train level 5 tomorrow and everyone will get a million Perillo popcorn. We have Perillo popcorn here. So, I will see everybody tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. It'll be a Star Wars Day tomorrow.
Ethan's Dad 3D gifted an LTMW subscription. Ethan's Dad 3D gifted a tier 1 sub to LTMW. They have given 4 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Ethan's Dad 3D, for giving a tier, 1 month tier, tier 1. Thanks for giving a sub to NLTMW. Never let the machines win. Never let Chris try to say 1 month tier 1 sub. That guy's just a mouthful. Okay. 6 p.m. tomorrow. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. We are going to raid. And right now, we're basically going to double Joel's viewers. More than double Joel's viewers with this raid. With this Tusken raid. I need a graphic of a Tusken raid. Or a Tusken Raider. That's what I need. Radnicki, thank you so much for cheering those 100 bits. Very, very appreciated. I need this. I need a Tusken Raid icon. We need an emote for the Tusken Raid. And we're gonna Tusken Raid Joel telling as soon as everyone gets stacked. Right here. Getting ready to go. Getting ready to go. Are you trying to kick off a, oh no! Oh no! Crap! You started a hype train, dude. Dude, we were getting ready to... Oh, shh. Okay. We got a hype train. The hype train started. I can't raid now. We got to see how far... Okay. Make this worth... Okay, I was getting ready to raid, then you hype trained. Okay, fine. How fast can we get through this hype train so we can raid Joel? There's your goal. How unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm sure Joel will survive. I'm sure Joel will make it. Joel will be okay. We're getting him primed. We're getting him ready. So let's get through this hype train so we can raid Joel.
Just gifted 5 subs.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Level 3. Level 3. Okay, getting the hype helmet on. From this angle, who do I have to thank for this? Radar Cornflakes. Thank you for giving out 5 Tier 1 community sub gifts. Fliz with 10. NLTMW for cheering the 300 bits. We're at level 3. Hype train 30%. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. If we pound through a level 5 hype train, then we get to raid Joel. Everyone here, on top of that, gets a million Perillo popcorn if we get through a level 5. So how this is probably the best and worst time to ever do a hype train, but we can do it. I think we can do it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Thank you, Liz, for giving a 1-month Tier 1 sub to the new follower, Automation Jason, a subscription. On Discord, so I believe
gifted a Tier 1 sub to Automation Jason.
Nudo.
They have given 50 gift subs in the channel.
Shout out to Panfred Nudo, another person on the Locker Gnome. What was that? Did I feel something? I felt it. I felt
Mark cheered X1000.
Builder's Mark cheered 1,000 bits. I felt that in my bones. So this pushes us well further along. Panfred Nudo, as I was saying, also a member of the Locker Gnome Geeks and Nerds team, or Nerds and Geeks, you know, Nerds and Geeks, Geeks and Nerds, same group of people. Joel is a part of it. That's the person we're going to be raiding. We were set to raid before this happened. We're at a level 4 hype train. So, how fast can we get through this level 5 hype train so that we can raid Joel Telling? So we can give him a boost. Thank you, Liz, for giving out a random sub. So it looks like, what was that? Hydra runs? Very nice. Very nice. Oh, and then the teriyaki fish is also getting a sub. It's fantastic. Okay, I think we can do this. Level 4 hype train, not bad.
Paceless just gifted 1 subs.
The funny thing is like, I don't even think we needed to raid. I mean, we will raid, obviously, but the funny thing is a lot of the people already just moved over. Like, they said, I'm just gonna raid manually. I'm not gonna go with the raid. They left the best part. They left for the hype train's happening, and they just, like, completely missed, like, the best. This is amazing. Thank you, Life Audio, for subscribing for 1 month at Tier 1. Welcome aboard. St. Olaf for cheering 500 bits. I can feel that. I can feel that in my esophagus.
Life Audio just subscribed.
That's amazing. Liz, thank you for giving out another Tier 1 community sub gift. Bleh. NLTMW, thank you for cheering those 200 bits. Perfect bits. We're now at a level 5. I think we're going to do this, people. I think this is what's going to happen. I think we're going to get through a level 5. I'm going to give everybody a million Perillo popcorn. And as soon as the hype train stops, then we're going to raid Joel, okay? That's what we're going to do. That's the plan at the very end of the show. Level 5 is now complete. Radar Cornflakes came in again with giving out 5 Tier 1 community sub gifts. It's easier to say when it's more than one, because saying one twice always seems to trip me up. Always seems to trip me up. So thank you so much for that. Done. Boom. All right, so here we go. Add points all to everyone there. Bam. Did it work? It worked. So all y'all, whether or not you participated directly or just kind of hanging out waiting for the raid to happen, just got a million popcorn. So now here's my question. Like, I got 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Can I effectively raid during a hype train? Is that possible to do, or will I break something? That's always, like, my concern. Like, what do you mean freeze frame? Dude, are you, like, is everyone just trying to, like, I don't think I can freeze frame on this. Here, freeze frame. There you go. There's your freeze frame. Because I don't think I have that graphic on this particular view. But there you go. It is now, there's the freeze frame. Now it's unfrozen. Unfrozen caveman lawyer. Unfrozen caveman streamer here. Oh my god. Wow. That was a very exciting. That was probably that's gonna go on record as the most exciting end of a show that we've ever done. Congratulations, everybody! Congratulations, you helped make that. I'm very happy. I'm glad. You're lifting the spirits. You're making it a good start to a good Star Wars day with the level 5, completing that level 5 hype train. I'm gonna let the clock run out because the last thing I want to do is like break something like, oh, no, you can't do that. And Twitch, I'm like, what? No one, why would you do that? Okay, so I'm going to breathe. We made it 114%. All the way through the level 5 hype train. We got to teach Joel what a hype train is. What else do we have to teach Joel? What else are we going to teach? We got to teach him how to raid. He better raid somebody. We're going to have to teach him how to do that. A lot of the people who don't necessarily stream on Twitch a lot forget the raid. And the raid is like the best part. Honestly, as much as I love the hype trains and the cheers and the freeze frames and all that fun stuff, like the raid, like when he's starting to end, like you gotta like get in his face, like dude, like raid, big time. Santa Cruz Chris, thank you for the additional 20 bits. You are a part of the hype train, so that means you will get some emotes. So we're gonna get ready to stage that raid here in about 60 seconds. That's according to the countdown timer, or thereabouts. Though, like I said, a lot of the people who are watching just kind of manually migrated over. They kind of missed the raid, but you get to be a part of it. So, give me a second. What? I got to do that too. Sorry, I'm looking at all the things that I have to do. Started day working and ending the day working. It's just going to be work until I'm dead. Thank you so much, Robert01, for the last cheer of the evening. 10 bits, 32 seconds left to go on this hype train, 115%. I would say it's close to record breaking. I'm happy. I'm good. Like, we make it through level 5. It's like, all right, it's a good night. It's a happy night for me. Pays the electric bill. It does. And trust me, our electric bill is definitely higher than it has been in previous months. So those cheers definitely count. Looks like the level 5 hype train is winding down. The train has made it to its destination. Congratulations, everybody. Let's see if Joel reads his chat. Indeed. The hype train is complete at level 5. Community contributed a total of 18 sub-gifts and 2,261 bits. We're going to raid Joel telling 44 people right now. But that's okay. We're going to give him a nice, solid boost after this. Here we go. I already said I love you, appreciate you. At this point, I'm going to leave you on your devices. Have a great early Star Wars day. See you back here tomorrow for the brick building of the Darth Vader, 6 p.m. Pacific. And now we're going to Tusken raid Joel telling in 3. Give him a good... We're doing it. We're going to raid him. He doesn't know what's going on. He's going to do it. 3, 2, 1.
Left with something that works, but
yes, raid, Tusken raid.
Big sign that tells me to go to this web address. So,
no,
I'm gonna
Joel,
grab my laptop and I'm gonna go to that web
buddy.
address because
hey, Joel, what's up with this frame rate, dude?
I don't want it to fail. I don't want
it
to falter.
What happened to Joel's frame rate?
Set up, done. Glow Forge.
Raid.
Glow Forge. I almost spelled it wrong.
Raid.
Let's see what happens.
Raid.
Connecting. The Wi-Fi in the garage is decent, I believe.
He's not seeing chat. He doesn't see chat. Joel, I don't know if does he have his team with him?
Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
What?
Raid.
Are we getting raided?
Yes!
We getting raided.
Yes!
Chris Perlow just getting raided.
There we go.
Wait, Chris Perlow's here then, because he's part of the raid. Chris.
Yes.
Do you remember in A New Hope?
Yes.
When Luke gets ambushed by the Tusken Raiders?
Yes.
And they knock him down.
Gaffy
and one
stick.
of the Tusken Raiders goes,
yes,
like that.
Exactly.
Do you if you look at the film, it's played forward.
Yes, and then mirrored. Yes.
Do you know? They go, and it's like,
that's right. Yes, they did. They did.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Yes.
Chris will Chris will correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
But